All right, my friend, here we are, 4521 East State Boulevard. Decent little curb appeal here. Nice long driveway. It's in decent condition considering its age. A couple of cracks, but everything's pretty level still, so it shouldn't be too difficult to clear the snow off of. Obviously, you're right here on State Street. See, that's the corner of State and Reed. And so this way would be down by like Mike's Car Wash. State and Coliseum's down there. Big property. 0.62 acres. Feels like more once you see the backyard. But anyway, let's unpack this thing and get to work, shall we? Tree in the front yard. Use a little trimming. Nothing that's going to cost vast amounts of money. Here's your garage. In fact, I'll come around this side first. You don't really have access to the backyard until you go through the house because of this magnificent fence they have all the way around. That fence has got to be darn near 6 foot tall too. The house has vinyl siding, and it's obvious that somebody has painted it at some point, which you can sort of see in different places where the vinyl's warped a little bit. Another little spot through there. All right, so here is your two-car garage, which appears to have a newer door hung here. It's not insulated, the door nor the garage, but you do have power out here. Overhead door opener. Plenty of room for storage. Fireproof steel doors here for security. It's always nice. Okay, here's a little service entrance off the side of the stairwell that leads to the basement, which we'll get to here. Let's take a quick peek around this side of the house before we head in. So there's your gas meters over here. Again, you can see here some gapping there. This is why they advise you to not paint vinyl siding generally, because it breathes and moves and you'll eventually have little gaps where you can see the old color there. A lot of the screens are shot, but the windows are all wrapped in and appear to be relatively new vinyl replacement windows. A little sneak peek of the backyard for later. Okay. Grade of the land seems appropriate. Downspout's got the water running away from the foundation. That one could be a little longer, but the basement seems dry and honest, which we'll get to. Okay. So you come into your main living area here up front. These hardwood floors are original, I'm sure, and they're in pretty good shape. Here's one of those screens that's blowed out. Not sure what that's all about. Quick trip down memory lane though. Don't remember if you had this toy, but it was so cool. Jealous. Okay, so you got some can lights in the ceiling. Newer paintwork. They've done some updates in here, which are nice. Place smells good. So you got your first bedroom here. This is going to be the smallest of the three, I believe. And again, here's bad screen on a nice window. I presume this is a little laundry chute. closet. Got a nice little ceiling fan with lights there. Let's test to see that the door is shut correctly. Nice. And these are real wooden doors too, not the hollow, junky ones. So the wood floors carry over in the back hallway here, leads to your bathroom. This is the full bath, obviously. Tiled in shower, cast iron tub, stool, newer vanity and countertops, sink. Plenty of storage out here in the hallway, which I like these little mechanisms on the, it's kind of cool. Okay. Newer vinyl plank flooring, and I like this flooring too, it's nice. It's got a nice warm feel to it, and it's not the cheap stuff that you usually see folks buy. So, they did not note what appliances stay with the sale. You know, usually we count on the fridge, dishwasher, oven range. I'm sure all that stays. Microwave. I would imagine at this point everything's negotiable. They do need up to 30 days to find adequate housing currently, but they are avidly looking and ready to move. So here's that little service entrance there that we mentioned before. And while I'm here, might as well get to work in the basement. Stairs are a little shallow. All right, so electrical box looks like it's been touched somewhat recently, within the last decade or two, but you got 100 amp service, everything's nicely labeled. You do have a dehumidifier down here, but it is a basement. And it looks like you just have this little trap drain there as opposed to a sump. Here's where your washer and dryer are located, to which you have electrical service. I don't see any gas lines. Okay. Again, lots of storage down here. We've got a couple of deep freezers and things. I'm not sure if those are on the table, negotiable and whatnot. But again, you got a little wet sink, storage, and then back in this little utility area, there's additional storage and shelves. And that is a pink Christmas tree, isn't it? Ooh. Okay. It looks like the furnace was manufactured in 2002. So it's probably been here for a good, 19, 20 years now. It does have the April air humidifier attached to it, which is nice. And all the ductwork is insulated and rust-free and looking pretty good. Water heater back here says it was installed January 31st of 2020. And again, no funky smells. This basement strikes me as dry and honest. Okay. Moving on to the rest of the home here. Actually, I wonder what this is. I haven't opened this yet. Pantry? Indeed, it is a pantry. She must have a little hungry kiddo because they got locks on stuff. Okay. And back here is the rest of the home. Bedroom number 2. Drop ceilings back here. Ceiling fan with light. Nice size closet. Carpet appears to be newer. And again, no funky smells or anything. No big dog smell. So then here's your little half bath. Same countertops and vanity setup as the other. And you got the vinyl plank flooring there too. This has got a little slide door here for you. Looks like somebody got busy with some crayons over here. Cosmetic stuff though. And then this is going to be your master. You got 3 nice big windows. 4 if you want to count that as 2. So the light in here is nice. Some damage to the micro blinds. These probably stay. Okay, I like that dresser. And nice ample size closet. Kind of bumps out on the side each way a little bit. And I'm sure there's a door to that somewhere, but it is not hung there currently. So, okay. So this door leads out to a nice little patio area. This deck here is got the synthetic boards on it. Looks really good too. Feels sturdy. No wobbles when I bounce. Okay, your condenser, probably about 20 years old as well. That looks kind of tired, but looks can be deceiving. Roof looks good. According to the sellers, it's only 3 years old. Gutters could use cleaned. I'm sure you get used to that. This tree being right here by the house. Overhang's not bad though. I don't think a tree guy or a roof guy would complain about that distance between the bow there and the roof. Okay. Let's see, there's really no steps off this. I'm just gonna have to jump down. Okay. Here's everything from the back. I'm guessing that might be the remnants of the old garage door. Pile of junk anyway. And here is that big glorious backyard. Holy mother. You could have a soccer game back here. Ground's in pretty nice condition. I don't feel any moles or soft spots or anything. No poops, which is always good. Got a nice little fire pit to work with over here. All these lots are really deep, so your neighbors' lots all run back here to the same fence line as well. I'm sure this is some type of an easement in between the properties here, although I don't see any lines right now. Power lines and whatnot. Looks like she's got a little zero-turn Toro mower in there. That's probably up for grabs. And I think that pretty much sums it up. All right. Let's get this uploaded and over to you for review, my friend.